Oh, hi. Here, I'll show you. This is what my stream deck looks like. Hang on. Good. I'm back. Welcome back. Boop, boop. This is what my stream deck looks like. Um, this is just everything. Over here, this is on every single scene. So if I swapped over to hello, oh, hang on. See how there's like there's editorial stuff. Everything is always editorial on the right side, except for the P break scenes. Those don't have them. But everything on the side is like editorial. So it's like audio boost, only 3 actions. All it does is unmute the audio boost and mute my desktop audio. That's all it does. I also need to add one more to make it so that it mutes drop. Same thing. Just same exact thing. Set the messages in chat. That's the only thing special about it. Meanwhile, something like this has 6 actions where it just does a buttload of stuff all at once. Or like Skyrim one, it's just 3. Very simplistic stuff. 1. Very simplistic stuff. These have 5 because they undo other things, or 4 because they're undoing other things as I activate them. You know, everything is very simple. Like this literally just changed scenes. So, did you learn how to do this somewhere or is self-taught? A little bit of both, but mainly self-taught. The transitions and all. Oh, look, there's all the original outros. The transitions and shit, like all the intros and the P break stuff. All of this is all me. I know there is nowhere to teach this. No one does transitions like me. No one. I don't even know what this is. It's a stream deck. It's an Elgato stream deck. Nobody does transitions like me. I'm very proud of that. Nobody on Twitch does transitions like me. This is completely unique. And that is why I look at the fact that Elgato doesn't want to partnership with me. They don't want to partner with me. I look at that and I know for a fact that's because I don't use a webcam. Because nobody does this. I'm using a stream deck in a way that nobody uses. All of this is just sound effects. And this stops them all. Or scene transitions over here. This is audio management, which looks like this. I haven't messed with this one enough. I still need to move this stuff around. But this is just voice mod stuff that I need to work on. So it's like, yeah, that's why like when I go over and I'm like, "Hey Elgato, you want to partner with me?" and they tell me no, that's I can look at that and blatantly tell that's because I don't use a webcam and no other reason. Because I'm doing things that no streamer has done. Am I here? Oh, okay. I like that you have specific voices for Bowser and Skull Kid. Well, yeah, because those are the games that we played recently. It's about game content and personality for me, and that's how it is for me too. And that's why I don't use a webcam. Just use a webcam and face rig? No, I'm not a VTuber. I also think that depletes the point. I'm not. The reason I don't use a webcam isn't for anonymity. That's not why. I think I'm an alright looking dude. I don't care if people see me. It's to prove a point, really. That, like, the webcam isn't needed to make quality content.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 2. My father guest lectured here.
Oh, mother.
A 300-level military history course on the age of human air power. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
Wait, so this isn't All Mother. This is a lecture hall. This is a college. An air combat academy. Huh. You need to shave and say no? No, I'm good. I just shaved the other day. My hair doesn't grow in that fast, and I'm not. It doesn't really matter because my facial hair already looks shit. So I don't need to upkeep it that much. That. Imagine someday Insano will put up a webcam, just have a cardboard cutout of himself or pancakes in front of it. I don't think I would ever do webcam. One day I might go to a convention or something. But I don't think I'd ever do webcam. The other day was like a week plus. No, the other day was like Sunday. Someone gets the 1,500 dingles, we'll see Insano for real. True. You're not wrong. Isn't it so impressive that I can dance like that and control a character at the same time, even though my hands aren't touching the keyboard? Isn't that crazy? That took a lot of practice, all right? That took a lot of practice.
I'd have to ditch something.
Can't pick up the ancient necklace. I want to. Yeah, let me craft things. Playing specifically with your left foot? Damn right. Oh, these are upgrades. That's not what I wanted. I wanted treasure boxes. Man, my inventory is full. I need to go to a shop and sell all my, all the things I don't need. Drop this rabbit bone. Pick up the necklace. Can you do a story time? How did you come to Twitch? What do you mean? How did I come to Twitch originally, or how did I start streaming? Because those are two different stories. Drop the 1,000 Ridgewood? No, I need those for arrows. Started as a streamer. What made you want to do this? Well, I don't know when I started watching YouTube, but it was a long time ago.
Stocking up?
I started watching YouTube when I was really little, watching gameplay videos, because I've always been a gamer my entire life. I've been playing video games since I was like 5 or 6 or something, maybe before that, when I was playing, when my first game was Ocarina of Time. So I've always been playing video games my whole life. So naturally from there, it went to watching gameplay, let's plays on YouTube. I don't know the very first let's play I watched. I know I did watch PewDiePie.
INSAYNO. Ekum Bokum.
What is the Ekum Bokum meme? Thank you for the 14 months, Palm. How you doing, dog? I'm glad you're enjoying your emotes and your balloons. I'm telling the story about how I became a streamer and YouTuber. So I don't know who I started watching originally, but I know that I did watch PewDiePie. I also watched Markiplier. Never got into Jacksepticeye or really anybody else. But I know there was a period there I watched Markiplier and
Space.
and PewDiePie, and a large reason why I have the opinions that I do about like content creators today, is because of who I've watched before. So from there, eventually, I found He Who Shall Not Be Named. I think it was through Markiplier when they did that ostrich video, which was the funniest shit. I found him and watched him for a while on and off on YouTube. Then came over to Twitch because of the late night. Came over to Twitch and watched that, and that was in 2013. I know that for a fact. That was in 2013. Hang on a minute.
A pocket shitstorm toward day 4.
Colorado
It's
Springs.
hard to believe Metallurgic International used to be headquartered in this dreary old ziggurat. Wyatt's office was on the 2nd floor from the top. If Emmett had a policy against workplace romances, he probably wrote it.
Oh my god, it is! Yeah, you're right! Okay, now I understand it. And then just a VTuber set and everybody was like, ugh! Gotcha. Get it. I understand now. So yeah, I came over to Twitch because of late night. And that grayed out. And just watched for a very long time. I don't know if that means I have an oh, that's the armory. Okay. Just watched for a very long time until about 2016, I think. When really before that, more like 2015, when I decided that I wanted to do it myself. Because I already played games all the time, and the original idea behind it, and still really is part of the idea, a large part. The original reason why I started streaming, but initially YouTube, I didn't start streaming till later. The main reason why I wanted to do YouTube was because I already played games all the time. There was already a thing that I was doing. I loved story games. This was at the time when I was playing games like Witcher 3 regularly. Like, I already played video games constantly. I wanted to do something with them. So I was like, okay, what can I do with the video games? So I started in 2016, I think. I started making Let's Plays. I like the city area. I like all things related to the past in this game. So I started making YouTube videos. I still have them. They're still uploaded, but they're all privated. Because I'm not proud of them. But I still have them all. So I started doing YouTube. And around the time when Hollow Knight came out, I started playing Hollow Knight. So this was... I don't remember when Hollow Knight came out. I'm not going to lie to you. So Hollow Knight came out, and I started playing Hollow Knight. Okay. So I did YouTube for about a year. I learned how to edit through that. I edited a little bit before that, on and off. But that is, like, really when I, like, learned how to edit. And learned a lot about myself that I don't like about myself, that I don't like about my voice and stuff. And I did YouTube for about a year, until I played Hollow Knight and I ran out of storage on my hard drive because Hollow Knight was such a large game. Before that, it was... Okay, there's a thing inside a tree there. Before that, it was Tomb Raider, the first one. Well, the first of the new ones, anyways. I recorded Tomb Raider, and there was so much footage for Tomb Raider that I just didn't want to edit it because I knew that no one was gonna watch it. So I was like, I don't want to go through the effort of editing this shitty game that I didn't enjoy playing for no one to watch. So I just didn't edit it. I just quit out on it. And I was like, fuck this. I don't want to. So, wait. Am I on it right now? I am. Down? Okay. But yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to fucking edit this shitty Let's Play that I didn't enjoy. So I quit out on that, and then like I don't know, a few months later, Hollow Knight came out, and I played that. And because that game was so big, and I 100%ed it my first playthrough, I ran out of storage on my hard drive. And there's an update video where I stated that I was playing it, and that I was quitting out on it. And I mentioned streaming in that video. From there, I did.
Here. I can look into the past with my focus.
There we go. From there, I did. Metal Gear Rising, and I forget why. I think every single video of the Metal Gear Rising was getting copyrighted because of the music in Metal Gear Rising. So I ended up posting that to Twitch. And hang on a second.
The Bucket Shitstorm Tour, Day 3. I was 13 when I broke in and vandalized this place. Me and that kid, I think his name was Star. It was my first arrest. A real banner day for the Mahdi family. What a messed up kid I was.
Yeah, every single episode in the in that was getting copyrighted, so I gave up and I went to do and I uploaded them to Twitch instead. From there, I was pretty done with YouTube because nothing was getting any views, and I was doing it for a year, and I was still at like 2 views like every episode or every upload, and it was like I don't want to do this anymore. So January 6th, 2018. I quit out on YouTube and I started streaming. I did not have a schedule. I was just streaming for fun. I very rarely had any viewers. Quesadilla was one of them. She was there every once in a while. And I just started doing YouTube, or I started doing Twitch. March of 2018, I made my schedule, in which I would stream every single day except for Saturday at midnight.
Machines must have come across Captain Belong's
At this
patrol
point,
area.
I was working at Dollar General. And that was usually from anywhere between 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. every night. So at that point, I was working at Dollar General and doing YouTube directly after I left work at my part-time job and then started streaming. So I then made my schedule in March and streamed to that schedule for a very long time.
Right,
Whoops.
wide approach.
I streamed to that schedule for a very, very long time. Until one day I just stopped and decided that I wanted to change my schedule. So I changed my schedule around. I moved it back to 11 to be in line with He Who Shall Not Be Named's end time. Holy fuck. To be in line with He Who Shall Not Be Named's end time, so that way I would get raids. Very tactically placed. And now here we are. Moved stuff around again. Now I'm streaming on Saturdays or on Sundays again. But now I'm not streaming on Wednesday, so it's like that's pretty much it. Over that course of time, I learned a lot about myself. I who I was when I started doing YouTube in 2017 or 20 whatever the fuck 2016 to when I started doing Twitch. Who I was back then, I'm such a different person now. I've grown so much. I've become such a different human being in all good ways. And here we are.
Here they come.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 8. Holy crap. That glitched out lifter that crushed your arm and clavicle. Back before you met Wyatt. That was in a mine back beyond these falls. Oh, what a punk I was.
What a punk he was. Dang it. But yeah. I don't know if I forgot anything in there. Oh, also I did a lot of D&D back then. Like at the very beginning, I did a lot of D&D. I was in a D&D campaign with Chris Fox called Stray Embers for a really long time. In there, but I quit out just because I just wasn't having fun. And then started doing like full-on gaming. I also did a different campaign that wasn't really a campaign. It's West March's campaign, where I basically just a collection of little mini quests that only go for like a collection of one shots. It's a bunch of one shots. I did that for a while. That's where Tasteful Noodle comes from. He was a DM in that. Yeah, I did a lot of D&D, but then eventually stopped.
You're going down.
I think I started watching Continue when you went full on gaming, as you put it. It was the right move. It was definitely the right move. And slowly but surely, through the course of getting raids from he who shall not be named, we grew and grew, and then one day we just plateaued, and here we are. If this guy would just go down. I love it here. I'm glad.
Damn.
I see all these people with all these like crazy stuff on their streams, and like it's hard to think. It's hard to put it into perspective that I've been doing it so much shorter than so many people, and yet I have a stream that's like on level with theirs. You know? Hey, Scissor, how are you? Just because I've been working on stuff 24/7. For a long time. Whoops. Out of ammo. Teach me the ways of rapid pet delivery by kinetic platform known as a bow. I wish to send my dog a long distance pet. What you gotta do is you gotta like get a normal
Now they're hunting me.
bow, you know what I'm saying? Just a normal bow and arrow. And on the tip of the arrow, you attach a baby doll hand. Like a baby doll hand instead of an arrowhead. And once you shoot it at him, you got to aim a little high so that it just glistens the top of them. That way you can pet all the way down the body with that arrowhead. You know what I'm saying? My brother has bribed me into the Breath of the Waifu game. Apparently everybody's playing it. Secretly, I'm kind of like, I got Sano, Chest, Quill, Fizzard, Cody, Pup Time all to myself. What do you mean? Oh,
Avant.
want you to be a popular gamer. You have a great vibe here. You're fun and down to earth. Well, one day it'll happen, but, you know, not in a hurry. I started with What's His Butt and then found Markiplier and then Jacksepticeye through Mark. Came Twitch from What's His Butt because late night and yeah. Get you.
I wonder what it'll show.
Concert.
The Pocket Shitstorm Tour, Day 5. The Grey Swarms opened for Turtle Smash the night I OD'd here. Or so the police report said, anyway. I was 15 years old. When I woke in the hospital, 2 days later, your face was the first thing I saw.
Easier to install than emulating Breath of the Wild on PC. No, emulating Breath of the Wild on PC was pretty easy for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, what? I played it on a Wii U Plus Pro Elite Edition. I was gonna play that. Where are you though? There's one over here. I like these. These are cool. I'm into these. You give a little insight into the world before. Of what it was like in this futuristic world. Nearly sold yourself out there? What do you mean? No idea. I found Twitch, but I have found every single person I watch from the Soulsborne games or by association. I found a guy named Diggy from Dark Souls 1. I found Tolo through Bloodborne. Found Sano from Tolo's chat. Hey, I am in Tolo's chat. It's true. I have been there before. Not very active though. He streams the same schedule as me, so I can't be there that much. It's the same thing with Russ Money. I like Russ's stream and I like his community, but I can never be there because of my stream schedule. Because we have overlapping schedules. Russ usually streams. I can be at Russ's stream for 1 single hour, which isn't really worth it for me because I'm usually working on stuff. So. What? But I usually only watch Friends.
Should have brought a cart.
So anybody that I'm watching, I consider at least an acquaintance.
A Pocket Shitstorm Tour, Day 6. I was fresh out of rehab when we saw the metallurgist play the Hearts Wayfarers. The Emmett jersey looked pretty funny. Hopefully you're sorry.
It was a what? Denver State. Oh, this was a football stadium. Huh. Cool. As of late, many girls from Twitch are now streaming Second Life. What the fuck? Second Life. And that had name in ages, and honestly, I was okay with it. There's a bandit camp here. Sure, I'll do it. Down. I haven't even gotten that campsite. I won't do it yet. I'll do it later. What else we got? What else we got? Did that one. Tab filter. All off. Step 4. Where's vantage? Am I blind? I don't see a vantage point here. What? Oh, I guess they're just marked. Okay. This one? The only one I see. And that one down there. Yeah. You only watch Friends? Which episode? I've never seen the show Friends. I'll never be able to catch the Game Jolt streams and say no. Yeah, I used to stop by during those every once in a while, but yeah, you're right. Why does this Genshin game only download at 0.50 megabytes per second? Jesus Christ. So many puns. Yeah, I've never seen Friends. It's one of my biggest sins in media. Never seen Friends.
Easier when I was a kid.
People try and download it for PC. At least it's been on mobile longer. Yeah, it's been on mobile for a few weeks. It's not on Steam, right? It's a standalone, right? Because, I tried to look it up for GLW. Yeah, standalone, yeah. Probably end up on Steam eventually. Everything does.
I'll shake it out later.
Dudes after they go pee. I'll shake it out later. Oh, also over here. Bonkers, big milkers. Uh-huh. You're getting the copy pasta. Big bazunga hungas. I'd rather just play Breath of the Wild.
Day 11. I came out here to die. But instead of overdosing at Wyatt's cottage, I went out walking along the water. I was standing right here when the idea hit me. And the moment it did, I knew I had to do it.
Rode a drone. How many are there left? One? This one? I don't see any others. Maybe in like the DLC. Yeah, that's the last one. And I'll do that later. Where's that main quest? There? Fast travel there? Yeah. There's one to your southeast. Isn't that the one I marked? Breath of the Wild playthrough part 2, all shrines this time. I don't know about all shrines. But I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to learn how to mod. Like, I'm going to learn how to mod the game myself. It's something I really want to do. Now it's north. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, it's like right there. Yeah, the outfit is epic. What outfit? I want to learn how to mod myself.
Always stay right. Always stay alert. That's what I see.
And, use that modding expertise to put just random bullshit into Breath of the Wild.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around.
Take models off of Source and put them into the game or something. Yoink people's models.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
I hear you, Lone Thrall. Beat it, beat it. Boot. Okay. I looked up Genshin Impact on the Play Store, and I swear it wasn't there the other day. What Play Store? The Google Play Store?
Keep that for later.
Skaven? Skaven is the only way to play. Unless you want to do Chaos. I never gotten into a Warhammer game. Kind of got into Vermintide,
All right.
but other than that, never really got into a Warhammer game. I don't know. Not really easy access other than real-time strategy RTS and shit, you know? Dark Tide 40k. Yeah, that new one that's coming out looks cool.
Keep quiet now.
Never been fond of RTS, me neither. Hey, Warhammer Total War is pretty easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only one that I've played, and I don't like RTS, so I don't like it. So I did not have a good time at all. I'm just not into RTS games. Or RTS for me, too big brain. But that new one definitely does look really cool. It's just not a lot of resources for Warhammer. Not a lot of access for Warhammer games that aren't strategy. Wow, I'm all the way back here. I'm kind of angry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Use a fast travel pack to travel 30 feet. No more fun than watching Grom. See, I like the fighting part of it. It's the overworld that I don't like. But even then, the fighting part of it isn't that great for me. Like if it was more like a Warhammer, or not a Warhammer, a Mountain Blade warband kind of thing, or Bannerlord, then I would be into it. But I'm just not into the strategy tactic stuff. Keep wishing they'd make a Witcher style game in a Warhammer fantasy setting. See, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. The only RTS I played is Stellaris. Is that even an RTS? I think it is. I played a few. Just never been into them. Willing to try anything. I just don't know if I like it, you know what I mean?
Full already.
The Pucka Shitstorm Tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
Damn. Alright, I guess there's one more. I assume is day 10. We'll do after this quest. We're already, like, right there. 4X stands for expand, explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. Huh. I like RPGs. RPG very much is my genre. And I wish the hello goose. And I wish the RTS genre wasn't so broad nowadays. I wish it was more streamlined into what an RTS is and isn't. Because literally every game that comes out is defined as an RPG nowadays. But I like this kind of game. It doesn't have to be open world, but you know, just an RPG where you're just playing a character and it's telling you a story, you know? Like Mafia. Mafia very much was my kind of game.
I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as a sun.
Fucked up. You seem to be doing that a lot tonight. What now?
Watch out for the Asura merchants.
Hi, Yuri Lowenthal.
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about.
Spider-Man is everywhere, dude. He's like every other guard. So about your confidant.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the
Just
Spire
can't
rests.
blame him.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Mark Hamill. This is Mark Hamill's words. Okay, keep that in mind that I am reading a tweet from Mark Hamill. That debate was the worst thing I've ever seen. And I was in the Star Wars Holiday Special. Now that's a tweet. Now that right there. Now that's a tweet. That was a fucking tweet right there. Welcome back, Cody.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses.
Look up Mark
of that
Hamill on
spire.
Twitter.
Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Anyone ready for the holidays? I mean, I'm ready for Halloween. I don't know about Christmas, but I'm certainly ready for Halloween.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Ready for games to finally come out? Like what? What are you looking up? What are you looking forward to? Hey, what? Do preparations at the ridge and the spire? Oh. Before the final battle? What do you mean the final battle? This is the end of the game? I'm not ready for that. I don't know what's coming out. There's things, well. Look at my trusty calendar that is semi-up to date. This is birthdays. Take off birthdays. Well, we got Star Wars Squadron in Crash Bandicoot in like a couple days. We got FIFA 21. I bet you're looking towards that. We got a Little Big Workshop. I thought was already out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I? No, I can't. Huh. Oh, never mind. Wait, it goes on Steam too. Cool. We got Amnesia and Remothered on the same day. We're gonna be doing Amnesia though. We got Cardo. That game looked cool. Little Hope on the 29th and Visage. Oh, wait, that's already out, but yeah. But Little Hope. I don't know why it's listed twice. I don't know. And Pikmin 3. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Cyberpunk, and Hyrule Warriors, and Chris Tales. That game looks cool. And then after that, there's nothing. That's all I got. Hang on. We go to. Where is it? We go to here. We can see more. Got Hyrule Warriors. I got every No, I think that's it. I think that's all that's coming out. You got Twin Mirror on December 1st. Didn't know that. Yeah, it's really it. There's not really anything else. There's not really anything else. It's really it. Yeah. What's this? That looks cute. Oh. No, we gotta look at this ad. Like Studio Ghibli cartoon. Yeah, it looks like the game. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I don't care about your fucking podcast. Oh, so much of that. Guess I'll learn about it later. I've never enjoyed a cartoon slash movie. What the fuck? What the fuck? The Notebook just got fixed. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. What? I don't want to read all those. This is fucking that's not organized at all. I don't know what day those are coming out. Maid of Sker is already out, by the way. Just looking through that list. Those Saints and Sinners. I forgot that Ghost Runner was coming out. Yeah, I need to go through and redo my list. Not even Spirited Away? How? Last time I visited Prime was in November of last year. Months since have been a blur. You flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 4:30. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep before heading to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I miss her. I developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday. So terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches a destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating? I have a theory to run off you. Um, I have a theory to throw at you guys. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will be in California. Horizon Zero Dawn 3 will be in Far Zenith. A different planet. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute with a poem, of course, The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. It's a long, all right. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. The stanza, a couplet or whatever, left out from me. Humanity with all its fears, with all its hopes and future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of here without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. Spirited Away is very, very, very good. Recommend you give that one a second chance.
I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
Highly. My Neighbor Totoro is
My family
overrated.
might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more.
Freehold.
My Neighbor Totoro is overrated. Very much a kid's movie. If you didn't watch it as a kid, you probably don't like it.
Doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay.
Not to say it's bad. It's definitely still good. But I very much think it's overrated. Howl's Moving Castle is a really good one, even though the ending is eh. Iki's Delivery Service, highly recommend. Probably one of the best Ghibli movies, if not the best. Oof, why'd you say oof? PS/Xbox season anyway, so releasing a new Switch is like not worth. Disagree. New Switch will be announced and released next year.
Forget about traveling light.
Oh. Bye, internet. Now, why'd that happen? My internet actually cut out, or is this just happening for no reason? It's happening for no reason. Well, hope you liked this VOD.